Sonic Underground. Sonic Underground. They made a vow their mother would. Fuck this show.
I mean, you were blue and you were moving pretty fast.
Gotta go fast.
So might as well be Sonic.
There is a
too
purple
slow.
hedgehog in that show. That's Sonic's sister, and it's voiced by Jaleel White.
So,
I'm trying to imagine this, and it's the most amazing thing I've ever heard.
Why do you think I want to record it so bad? And don't even get me started on Sonic's brother's design. Oh my god. It is the epitome of a Sonic OC.
Don't worry, Austin.
Oh,
I
no.
put it on the list.
Also, if we're going to start reacting to movies and shows, we also have to react to image searching certain things on Google.
okay. I'm into it.
Yeah.
Well, we've kind of already done that for Sonic OC, so that's my video done. That was Mega Man 0. Although we never did find Chris the Hedgehog. Let's just give me a minute, Chris. I'm terrified Chris Chan's gonna come up.
You're welcome.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh god, that's promising.
What? The actual
If it's
fuck is
safe
this?
for work, you have to post it on the video.
It is
Okay,
safe
send it-
for
okay.
work. Alright, I send it to the
Yeah,
chat.
good.
I'm gonna
Oh,
edit it in
boy.
after you all react to it.
Fading breath. Ah!
Oh, I've already seen this. Don't worry.
Oh,
I like that.
don't worry.
I like.
Don't worry, I've already been scarred by this.
It's like a really, really terrible, like somebody tried to give Sonic Ego Raptor's haircut.
I like that the spikes become holes inside his head.
I know. No,
It's a nice
the
touch.
best part of this is that this is a blue Sonic. This is obviously like someone's recolor of Sonic. But this design, like the jacket and the scar on his chest, is exactly like one of the characters from the Archie comics.
Of course.
Only he's green and he doesn't have stupid fucking hair.
Like two-dimensional Aaron from
Oh,
Gang.
he also doesn't have a knife. That's kind of important.
He's gonna mug some.
No, he's not gonna mug anyone. He's going to go bang all the fucking girls in Sonic's town. That was so weird. I yell when I'm tired.
I sleep when I'm tired.
Why are you guys tired? You're 2 hours behind us.
Because
Shut the fuck up, Ariel. You and your fucking future.
I am talking from the future. You're going to kill this Weedle.
It's because like I never sleep on school days because I like staying up till 1 to do stuff, and and it's dangerous.
Oh. Maybe you should
No,
not do
I just
that.
have like bad
Oh,
weeks.
Chris is a rebel. His OC matches him.
I just have like bad weeks where I don't get like any sleep. I get like maybe like 2 to 5 hours. I want to die,
I've
but
started,
it's
like-
fine.
I really shouldn't do this, but like,
Wait, what? You kind of just cut out and then you came back with, I just want to die.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Chris, I didn't realize the basement was that bad. I'll let you out. I'm sorry. I need you. Brian's gone. I'm fucking insane. Haven't you noticed?
the sad thing, and I'm sure I said this in a previous commentary, but I'm going to say it again anyways. The sad thing is that somebody is probably going to take you seriously and think you actually have Chris locked up in the basement.
Not enough people watch us to think
Probably.
you serious. So don't even worry.
Rules
Okay,
of
but
the
what if this
internet,
is
man.
the first
Well,
episode?
hang on.
Okay.
I want you guys to look at this girl's legs and tell me if they're broken.
A little bit.
She looks like when you take a Polly Pocket doll and you
A
get
little
it
bit.
stuck.
She can walk it off.
She just needs to like snap it back into place.
I have a few dolls whose legs are messed up like that now. They weren't supposed to be, but they are now.
Ariel, what did you do to that owl?
I said dowels?
Oh,
You know.
my point still stands.
I don't think it stands. It's hard to stand on a point.
Now, you see, the reason Chansey has that look on her face is because she's seen what Nurse Joy does to all the Pokemon.
Oh,
and it is just
It's
traumatizing.
literally just
I
like,
read a story one time
take me with you.
that was like the Pokemon Norse Joys are actually just Pokemon, and it's fucking weird, man. Like what happens is they take the Pokemon and like castrate them to make them into Nurse Joy, and then like I don't know, it was so weird. I didn't like it. I wasn't into it.
Chris, when you started talking, I had a smile on my face. When you finished talking, I was in the corner in the fetal position.
And they did like so much other stuff. There was like these jars of like Pokemon cards, and I'm just like, I'm so.
Chris, please
I
stop.
don't know.
This is more traumatizing than
I'm
Brian's death.
uncomfortable. I'm gonna go look if I can find it, and then I'll link it to you, and you guys can read it. We should react to someone reading it.
No! Get that shit away from me!
I can read it out loud.
Nurse
Dramatically. No, I can't.
Joy, real story, or whatever it was called.
It's probably
Yeah, it was a creepypasta.
creepypasta. Ah, it's a slowpoke. He's like, look at my butt. Stop attacking my butt.
No, you see, what Slowpoke is doing is, it only just now realized it was raped 5 days ago. It was a ditto.
Okay, what's with the Pokemaniac's, like, 80s emo hair?
No comment.
I think it looks like Chris the Hedgehog.
Anyway, so we ran out of budget, so the rest of the game's gonna be in black.
It was a very bad creepypasta, and I can tell because it's written very badly. And it's about you like applying for like a North Shore job, and why like all the sisters are identical, and you get like cut up and stuff. And I'm gonna read you a short lines from the book. So, you're knocked out on a gurney being pushed down the hall into a room that has been disguised as the Norse's only room. If you ever somehow manage to see what's inside, here's what you would see. Severed limbs, appendages of different sizes in jars, only ones that didn't transform properly. There are also testicles. Yeah, she cuts them off. She drags the male bodies underneath a saw tool that slices them off. She doesn't mind the bleeding. Actually, she collects it through the drain and jars it. You know, for when she needs a drink. After all the joys need a constant
Oh my
supply
God,
of blood.
This is already like the worst creepy
What the fuck did I come back to?
That's what you get for leaving.
Somebody rang the doorbell.
When did you come in?
Something about being pushed down
Tell
on
us
a
the
gurney.
exact words of when you started, your traumatization began.
I was
Okay.
originally like, oh, this sounds like something he probably shouldn't be reading. And then you continue on like, this sounds like something nobody should be reading.
Yeah, I remember just reading like a little bit of it and being like, this is so not good.
Yo, they were just talking about cosplayers, but they didn't abbreviate it. was funny. I don't
Oh
know
my
if anyone
god.
can hear me. I don't think anyone can hear me, actually.
Ariel, we
I
can hear you.
Oh, good.
Barely.
They were talking about cosplay.
Ariel, we're kind of busy talking about the terrible Nurse Joy
The
creepypasta.
horrible
Yeah, I cut out and I
things
missed part of it.
that Chris reads when he's alone.
No, this was years ago, and I
You see,
looked,
Chris, this is why you're in the
No,
basement. Because you scare the fuck out of me.
it was a long time ago, and it wasn't like I was wanting to read it. It was that like I found it, and I was like, okay, I gave it a chance. It was not worth a chance. Nope. I redeem it. Not redeem. Redeem is the wrong word. I meant the other word.
That's the wrong word. What is wrong with me?
I mean, what's the word? I don't remember the word, but I don't endorse this at all. It is unendorsed, but we should also do a full read through of it together as a squad.
I didn't cut this out either. Yay.
Yeah, a
Squad.
Pixel.com squad.
So
Anyway,
you want us to just, like, switch off paragraphs? I mean, this is a pretty long video.
Well, not right
might as
now.
well.
Well, we can do it right now if you want.
well, hang on. That hiker we just battled, when you talk to him, first thing he says is, hit me with your best shot. And then when you beat him, he says, fire it away. That's almost as bad as Duff McWhalen.
That is actually amazing. Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah, Duff McWhalen is like the greatest thing ever. It's also the worst thing ever, but
We spent like most of the Mega Man playthrough talking about
no, we spent like 5 minutes at most.
Oh, I see how you can do this without Flash. But in the remakes, you can't see anything. Like you can see a small sphere around
I
you,
know.
and you can't see like where the ladder is and where the walls are. You can only like if you
Jigglypuff's eyes are
What is
fucking
with
yeah,
Jigglypuff's
terrifying.
eyes?
Jigglypuff looks fucking demented. But yeah, and
Ariel, it's a vampire like you. I mean, shit, don't you know anything?
Okay, but didn't do a very good job.
But yeah, in the remakes, they only have a small circle around you, like they do in the newer game, or at least.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So I think it's much easier to do without Flash, without Flash in Gen 1. So, fuck you.
Well, fuck Chris. Shit.
I've been in the basement too long.
Well, Austin
Big
changed
man.
Pokemon. Yes, that's all he does is change Pokemon. He didn't change Pokemon.
It's a Meowth. I could sneeze on it and it would faint.
Yo, don't bad talk Meowth. Look at Meowth, he's gangsta. Now he's dead.
Now he's a dead gangster.
He didn't choose the thug life. The thug life chose him.
Yes, the thug life. He works for the junior trainer Girl Scouts. Gotta
Yes,
Hey,
against
man.
his will.
sell
Do you
them Thin
remember-
Mints.
I mean, do you remember that one Meowth episode of Pokemon? Like,
Which
Dude.
one?
ruling the streets.
Yeah.
Oh, the one where they go through their backstories.
Yeah,
Oh, that was kind of sad.
Well,
It's like the best
backstory.
episode.
His backstory.
just a bit.
I liked it though, because I liked learning out how he was the only Pokemon, like how he learned to speak, because that was like never explained
I
for the
feel
longest
like
time.
at some point, Pokemon runs the risk of turning Team Rocket into Squidward.
Actually, I think it was either Black and White or X and Y, they legitimately tried making Team Rocket badass. But then, what they didn't realize was that they're Team Rocket, and we really don't expect much of them, and to have them actually be competent is really weird.
Petition for a movie that
Yes.
follows Team Rocket.
Also,
and they
Meowth.
win.
Also, Meowth abandons Jesse and James. Actually, I think it's Jesse and James that
Actually,
abandon him.
petition for a game where you get to choose to play as Team
Yes,
Rocket.
please. I want more Team Rocket character development that
I
actually
want-
matters.
I want a Pokemon Coliseum sequel that in which I can play as Team Snag'em
Wait a
Yes.
minute, Chris. You
and
want
just
character
catch
development?
everyone's Pokemon.
Chris, you want character development? Play Black and White 2.
Seriously?
Yeah. It's not much, but it's there.
And
Okay.
it's black and white and black and white too, right?
I
Yeah.
don't know what N does in Black and White 2. I don't remember. I know he shows
And
up
is a
at one
Zoroark.
point.
And is a
Dun, dun,
Zoroark.
dun.
What? Spoilers!
I'm
Jesus!
not understanding what he's saying.
It's
so
not really spoilers.
it doesn't matter.
Yes, it is.
No.
Ariel,
it's
it's
not
not
actually
spoilers
like-
if it's not true.
It's spoilers in the sense that Blue's Raticate dying is spoilers.
Okay, but that's Gen 1 versus last gen.
All right, you guys want some? You guys want some spoilers?
No.
No.
Uncle Ben dies.
Who's that?
Snape kills Dumbledore.
Spider-Man.
What? Now that actually was spoilers.
No, it's not. He dies
Yeah.
in every continuity except for one. No, he lives in one continuity, and it ends up he ends up becoming Spider-Man.
Not Uncle Ben. Not Uncle Ben. Talking about Snape kills
Oh.
Dumbledore. That actually is
Oh.
spoilers.
Because I
Oh
jumped
no!
with
In
that.
class, we were playing a game where there was a word on the board. It was in government class, and there was a word on the board called spoilers because when a third-party candidate runs to mess up a certain party, they are called the spoiler candidate. So we needed to have the person say the word spoiler, but you're only allowed one-word answers. So they had to choose people from our side to say one-word answers. So our 3 words for our side was Snape kills Dumbledore. And then she got it, and I felt super happy because I came up with it.
Yay.
Nice.
Okay, I was legitimately upset about that though.
Oh
whenever
yeah,
it
I
was.
cried. Don't worry.
Yeah, me too. I held a major grudge against Snape for like the entirety of all of the time leading up to when it was explained why he did it, and I was like, oh.
Snape killing Dumbledore really didn't bug me. Dumbledore going insane from drinking that water bugged me.
Hedwig died.
Yes,
bugged me.
yes.
Ariel, you
That
need-
was
So did Sirius.
Oh, Hedwig, the most important character to the Harry
Yes!
Potter universe.
You can't kill the
okay.
animals.
Okay, let me go ahead and throw out here why that exists. The reason that
Death
happened.
of innocence.
Well, that and like it's kind of like a marker that there's no more hiding from it. This is the book where a lot of people are gonna die.
Yeah, like everyone.
Okay,
Like-
you can't just kill one twin though.
You gotta kill both, or the job isn't
To
done.
be fair, they took the other one's ear.
Yes. I've seen there's so many headcanons about how they can communicate through that one ear, and those make me happy.
Trying to
But
think.
it's
And
also
like,
very
he didn't
sad.
just get his ear blown off; it was obliterated. It's gone.
No,
it
it's
no
in heaven,
longer
so they can
exists.
talk.
It no longer exists.
Let me think. What was I gonna say? Whose death kind of like upset me? The last episode. I do not know. I said episode.
It takes a lot for the death of a fictional character to bother me.
Books are the hardest like thing to make me cry. So I haven't cried from a book since Dumbledore died, probably,
Hey, Wolf.
and that
Oh my
was
God.
super long ago.
Wolf, you
That was like when I was in 6th grade. No, probably lower than that. 5th grade, maybe.
Wolf, you know what fictional character dying got me?
Go for it.
Mila.
Who?
You see, the joke is, I fucking hate Mila.
I didn't hear what you said. Like, I legitimately didn't hear
Freedom
what you said.
Planet. Oh, I said
Oh.
Mila. Oh, you're
No,
cutting out. You're
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Yeah, that sounds about
Jesus.
She doesn't even die.
Yeah, she doesn't
Wish she-
die.
I wish she fucking did. Like a pointless
Like,
fucking character.
Here's the thing. Here's something I figured out. The reason that you think she's pointless is because you're looking at it from a storytelling standpoint. In which case, yes, she exists for exactly two purposes, and that's to save the characters during the one scene that they could have just had somebody else do it, because they still don't explain how the fuck she even did it. And to give you power-ups in the space station. And those are the only two reasons she exists from a storytelling standpoint. But from a gameplay standpoint, she's the optional hard mode.
They could have done that with Torque.
But you don't play as Torque.
They're making DLC for Torque.
That'll be interesting.
They're also making DLC for Spade. You know that
Does he get
character that
guns?
did so fucking much?
Okay,
Yes.
That one you really do Spade actually is far more important when you play Carol's story.
We might as well just come out and say that we're filming this in October. By the way,
Why does that matter?
because when this episode airs, the game you guys are talking about is going to be like 6 months old.
Ariel, that game came out over a year ago.
Sad.
Yeah, no, it's an old game already.
You guys were talking
What
about
game were you talking about?
it a few weeks ago like it was brand fucking new.
And that's because
It is on the Wii U.
Wii U port came out.
What game is it?
doesn't
Freedom
matter.
Planet.
Doesn't matter.
Austin
probably
hates
is,
it
'cause I'm not
because
gonna
from a
like-
storytelling standpoint, Mila is completely pointless.
No, I hate it because she is like the laziest form of storytelling. She exists
See-
to be the cute, adorable character that
If
you
you
have to
really-
fucking kill.
If you
It's
really
just
break it down,
lazy.
if you really break it down, any form of storytelling can be lazy if it's been done enough.
No, that's not even. But that's the only reason she
Hey,
exists is
hey,
so that
Austin,
you feel sad.
Austin, why are we watching?
Why am I still here? I know I'm looking for Growlithe, but I thought I edited this out. Why is there a Pidgeotto here?
You edited out the battle with the Pidgeotto.
No, I just killed it that fast because it's shit. I'm keeping that cough in because it keeps it funny. Oh, that's why.
We're-
Growlithe's way over there.
Guys, you guys are tired.
Chris,
fucking like Cinnabar Island.
Ah. Ah.
Ah,
yes, that was entirely pointless. I take full responsibility and I have no excuses, unlike all of
Apologize to
you.
the viewers.
That's lazy game playing. Oh. Oh.
yeah, but having
Shots
no
fired.
excuses is worse than having an excuse.
I
Because
said-
we at least know why we did it. You don't know why you did it.
No, I know why I did it. I thought Growlithe was there.
Yeah, but you left it in.
So? You
So
left
that's just
yourself
lazy
walking
editing.
around the swamp doing fucking
Oh.
nothing.
Yeah, and
At
I
least
had a
when
reason. I was
when I go
looking.
through a city that I've already been through, I cut it out or speed it up
Damn.
depending on what actually happens.
Why would you?
Why is there just a cheerleading squad standing here?
I don't
Why
know,
is she
but
collecting Nidoran? There's only
I don't know, but
Two
in red and
different
green,
ones.
the second person from the bottom freezes the game as well.
Nah,
quality game.
I mean, Game Freak, man. I mean, geez, second gen only works the way it does because of Iwata anyways.
And we thank him more for that.
Rest in pepperonis.
You know, that just
Actually,
reminded
no,
me of...
honestly.
Have you guys
What?
ever watched Chowder?
Yes.
Yes, it was great.
Do you guys remember that episode where the budget just randomly ran out on them, and the voice actors had to go to a car wash for no reason?
That is my favorite fourth wall break of
No,
all time.
no, and then the show just continues on like nothing happened.
Yeah. They can't afford animation, so they just film the voice actors, and then they have to raise money, and then they get the money back.
Oh, I love Chowder for that reason, that it would
Yeah,
do stuff like that.
I wasn't a big fan of Chowder because I didn't like the way they did the textures on everyone's clothes, but that is my favorite fourth wall break in all of everything.
I know what you're talking about with the textures, how they stay on the image like
textures
behind
stay
it.
still and they just kind of move over it.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that.
They do that in some animes too.
Yeah.
It's like, it's one of those things.
I don't mind
as
it.
a viewer, it doesn't really like. It's not all that appealing, but as an animator, it's just like.
Oh yeah,
can't
I see
do it.
the benefits of it as an animator.
Yeah.
But I just don't like how
And-
it looks.
Like you would assume that it's easier to do because you just have like a static texture or whatever, but like that's actually harder to get it to do that.
Yeah, I would think it would be harder.
I don't think so. You just have to make the right areas.
Have you
transparent
animated
and a bunch of
Ariel?
layers. I mean, I've tried. I probably have the most experience out of us.
Probably.
Ariel, I have made
True.
animated sprites, which is completely different from regular animation.
I have a bunch of
Disregard that last
animation
statement.
plans, but I haven't done
Welcome
them
to
because animation
Greentown.
takes a really goddamn long time, and I don't have the time. I've worked with Flash a little bit, but it was on my old computer. No, I don't have it.
This is the equivalent of you going up the fire escape.
That's basically what it is.
Take that Pokeball. Don't talk to him, just take the Pokeball.
He broke the fourth wall.
Oh, this whole building does that.
You got an Eevee.
Yeah, this
You
is.
just picked up
is
a
Game
Pokemon?
Freak.
Why is the Eevee a Taurus?
Yeah.
Like you're
Uh,
actually at Game Freak in the game, aren't you?
Yeah, this is the Game Freak building. Like, if you go talk to all the...
Amazing.
If you talk to the people down there, they're all like, I made, like, the maps or whatever. It's
Yeah.
fucking awesome. Except for that old lady at the bottom. She's just
To
there.
be fair, to be fair, Game
wonder-
Freak has never cared about the fourth wall to begin with.
I
Yeah.
wonder if you're gonna evolve that Eevee into Vaporeon. Or if you're gonna put into Flareon just to fuck with everyone.
Evolve it into Umbreon.
It's not possible.
That's what you fucking think. This is actually a ROM hack. The only thing they changed is they added Umbreon.
That would just
They didn't even bother
make
with
everything so
Espeon.
much more difficult.
And the Umbreon is
Wow.
actually just a recolored Snorlax.
I
Anyway,
always used to think that Umbreon and Espeon were the first two evolutions they made, just because Colosseum made me think that.
oh.
They were just the first cool ones.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I remember crying because I lost data from my XD game like a long time ago. Back when I played XD for the first time.
It's okay.
what a crybaby.
I was little. Jeez.
It was a SpongeBob joke, I'm kidding. Anyway, I just bought a
You brought
a Water Stone, a Thunderstone, and a Pokeball. I bought the Thunderstone just to show how much of a dick Pikachu is. He's all like, fuck you, I ain't evolving. I'm fucking anime Pikachu. Nuh-uh.
And then you touch it to him anyway.
I just
Forced
throw it at his head.
evolution.
Fucking evolve, you piece of shit rat.
You beat him with it?
Jesus Christ. Ariel, I want you to scrap all the artwork you've done and just draw a picture of me beating Pikachu with a Thunderstone.
And then it's like red now. It's like completely red except like parts of it.
And Ariel, I'm not just talking about the Pokemon Yellow art. I mean all our channel art. Get rid of it and replace it with that.
I'm gonna say no.
Draw frame by frame of each of it on each thumbnail.
Oh god. How long
So then
that
you can
would
put them
take.
all together and they're like an animation.
That's literally the exact reason why I don't animate. It would take fucking forever.
You don't have
Just
to
put like 3 frames.
You don't have to do frame by frame. You can tween.
Yeah, but even so. If you want it to look smooth, you gotta be careful.
Well, that's why you make it. That's why you make as many keyframes as you need.
Yeah. That's... My standards for animation are super, super high, which is part of why I don't do it. Because I'm not good enough. So
Well, Ariel,
whatever
I think.
make.
Well, Ariel, if you want to learn animation, you should watch episode 5 of Dragon Ball Super.
Yes, yes. What? Okay, seriously though, why is Eevee Taurus?
Ariel, have you not looked at all the other sprites?
Yeah, I noticed that Mr. Mime was like right on.
Ariel,
Yeah,
they only
I saw
have
that
like
too.
5 inventory sprites.
Yeah, but you'd think they would give it one that makes sense.
Have you seen the other ones?
You know, not recently. And now
Oh,
the
the
part's
part
over.
ended, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, no, just
Let's stop it now.
I think
Yeah.
I
Probably.
Bye, everyone.
Should we sign off on some ridiculous,
No!